Wagwan. Welcome to Tea Time with T. I know the notification may not have been sent out yet, but when you do come in, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up. I will also like to know who's in here so I can say hi to you. So guys, as you come in, hit that thumbs up for me. Also, share out this video. We have a great message today. We're talking about taming our tongue, or just talking about the power of the tongue. Yes, the tongue may be small, but it's very, very powerful. So we're going to go ahead and dip into that topic today. I hope everyone is ready for this nice message. Hello, everyone. Draco, move. Hello, hello, lovely people. As you come in, go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me. Say hi so I know who I'm talking to. And just go ahead and share out. What's up, Tanya's World? Hey, Heaven Sent by Jay. Thank you guys for stopping by. Welcome to Tea Time. Gillian Stephen, hello, 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 everyone that's here. We are talking about the power of the tongue today. So I know not just me, I know a lot of people experience the power of the tongue. If it's either you are the person that is saying things or knows how to tame your tongue, or maybe you felt that power from someone else. So hello, everyone. What's up, Life with Neek? Miss Johnson, Miss Samantha, hello, Miss Edwards, what's up, everybody? Thank y'all for coming in. Heaven Sent by Jay. Great topic, good topic. Thank you. We ain't even getting to it yet, but all right, good job, Mama Wise, I guess. Hello, Miss Williams. Hello, everybody. The tongue is very powerful. Be careful what you say. Yes, you basically hit the hammer on the nail, whatever it's called. Yes, the tongue is very powerful, guys, and not just because it does a lot for us as physical, a tongue, but also the tongue is what can hurt people's feelings. It's what can, it can do a lot. And once we say things or, we can't take it back. So the tongue is very, very powerful. Hey, Miss Evans, good afternoon, everyone, guys. And I know I've been all up and down with tea time and everything, but I try to do tea time, when I'm available, because I do help the kids with school and whatnot. So I know I was doing it like between 11 and 12, but I decided to do it a little later because a lot of people are able to tune in a little later. So that's why I'm doing it a little later this time. What's up, beautiful nightmare? Hey, boo, hey. What's up? All right, so we're about 2.5 minutes in, so I'm just going to let people come in naturally, and we're going to start our topic. But guys, before we do start our topic, can everyone please go ahead, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. If you're able to share this video, go ahead and share it out, because like I always tell you guys, maybe you don't need it, but there will be someone out there that may need it. Hi T, first time catching live, a new subscriber. What's up, Marilyn Edwards? Thank you so much for joining the tribe, and thank you so much for joining Tea Time. I hope that you won't be disappointed. I am here to serve you. So we are just going to go ahead and jump into the topic. Tanya said, yes, my son's school's over at 2. Okay. My kids, they still have like an hour or something in school, but I was just like, you know what? I'm done. I need to do my tea time. I need this time to me, because sometimes, guys, just me sitting here doing tea time, talking to y'all, letting things off my chest, just, it helps me. So I needed it. So I'm like, all right, where my tribe at? Where my tribe at? It's time to talk. What's up, Esther? Good afternoon. I am back home, y'all. We are back home. We were in Fort Lauderdale this weekend. Very tiring, very tiring. If you guys don't know, we go to Fort Lauderdale and we help out Andre's sister. She has a hookah business. So we go down there and, I'm a hookah girl, basically, going through the crowd, passing around hookahs. I don't know if y'all can see this. No, y'all probably can't. Let me see it. No, y'all can't see it, but I like burnt my whole hand, dropped fire on me, all types of stuff. So I'm kind of recuperating just from working and traveling and everything, but I'm good and I'm here to have this message. So let me see who else is in the building. Tracy Ann, what's up? What's up? Yes, welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for being here. The Real Johnsons, what's up? Heaven Sent by Jay said, yes, because life and death is power of the tongue. Words have power. Yes, they do. So let's jump into it. I think we ready. So just by a show of hands or some emoji or something like that, how many of you guys have ever been hit with the power of tongue? Like someone said something to you and you're just like, dang, okay, it just hit you. Because guys, words are very important. The way that people say things, the way that they use those words can be very, very hurtful to you. But at the same time, they can be very empowering. So the message that I really want to portray today, Tanya said yes. The message that I want to really, spill out to you guys is we can't control other people's tongues. We can't control what they say to us. I'm the one who does the hitting. All right, so Beautiful Nightmare, you on the other end. And we're going to talk about you too. But I want to talk about the people that get hit by those words. So we have to always remember that we can't control what other people say to us, how they feel, whatever words that they use. But we can control our own tongues. And I'm going to tell y'all a quick thing. So when we lived in Missouri, I used to do Bible study or just studying with this lady named Sister Karen. And she married years and years before me, an older lady and everything. And, you know, I used to tell her that Andre and I, we have problems with arguments. And, you know, a lot of times our anger can take the most of us. And she's like, do you know how to tame your tongue? I'm like, tame my tongue? My tongue is not an animal. You know, I've never heard that terminology before. Do you know how to tame your tongue? I'm like, no, I don't. How do you do it? And she basically broke down to me. Taming your tongue is when you have words, you have things that you want to say to someone, especially in the moment of anger, but you don't do it because you know those words are words of anger. They're words that you're going to want to take back later, I will hope. If you know, if you're just talking out of anger. Hey, Cam fam, what's up, guys? You know, you really have to think when you're upset. Sometimes the tongue can have a mind of its own. So sometimes you really have to take a step back and be like, you know what? And just hold it back in. Because guys, when we use those words, and like Heaven Sent by Jay said, sometimes it could be life or death. Sometimes it could be make or break. Sometimes it could be in a relationship or out the relationship. We have to know what we're saying to people. So we have to know how to tame our tongue. And taming our tongue is not just biting your tongue sometimes, or it's not even just not saying anything. Taming your tongue is knowing what you want to say in the moment, is knowing that you don't have to go extra or cross that line in order for someone to see your message or to hear what you really have to say. When you know how to tame your tongue and know how to express yourself properly, I feel like you're so much more mature. You're so much more to express yourself without getting so upset. Because when you don't know how to tame your tongue and you're just like blah, 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 you know, you're hyping yourself up. It's kind of like you have an instigator on your shoulder that's just like, say this and say that and say this, and then the other person is going to do the same thing. So basically all you're doing is fighting fire with fire. When we know how to tame our tongue, sometimes it can calm down the argument, it can calm down the situation, and sometimes you have to walk away and say, you know what, you want to say these things about me, but guess what? You're going to eat them later. But me as a person, I'm not going to say anything that I have to go ahead and eat later because I'm taming my tongue from now. And it's very, very hard, especially when you're in the heat of argument, guys. But as ladies, especially, I feel like we have to know how to tame our tongues. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect because I never try to preach that I'm perfect. And I know that I have times when I'm just like, tongue, let's go. You know, and I open the door for my tongue and I feel like just whatever. But then sometimes afterwards I feel bad. I'm like, man, I should have learned what Sister Karen told me. She told me to tame my tongue. You know, she told me to think about what I say before I even say it. Think about the actions that I take before I take it. And guys, like I said, it's not easy, but when you know yourself and you know how, right, tongue, let's go, activate tongue. When you know how to stuff those emotions, I'm not saying stuff it under the rug because we don't stuff anything under the rug. But when you know how to stuff it and hold back for a second and think about it or even sleep on it and the next day say what you have to say, then it's much better. Beautiful Nightmare said, it's hard, but doing better though, thank God. Yeah, Beautiful Nightmare, I know. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, my mom is not a person that tames her tongue. She's not. If she feels something and she doesn't like it or just anything at all, she tells you how it is. And I look up to my mommy because of that. She tells you how it is because she wants it to be put out there. But sometimes, and I tell her that sometimes, Mom, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And that's also taming your tongue. You know, you can say, you stink, you know, but it doesn't like, you stink. Ugh. No, just knowing how to approach things, knowing how to say it, tone, all that stuff is all part of taming your tongue. Let me read some comments really fast, because I see them rolling in. And hello to everyone that I didn't get to say hi to. Thank y'all for being here. Please make sure y'all hit that thumbs up for me. Miss Evans put her hand up. Is that you, Miss Evans? Let me see. Beautiful Nightmare said, I'm learning day by day to control. The Real Johnsons, we really should try testing out words before saying them. If it doesn't taste, if it doesn't taste good, then definitely will not be good to hear. You're right. You're right. If you don't think someone wants, if you don't want someone to say these things to you, then we have to remember, don't say it to other people. And I know, guys, I know that it is hard. Believe me, I know it's hard. Yes, it's true, because words idle, none idle words are written down. And when it comes out your mouth, we can't take it back. Exactly. You know, we say things out of anger and then we just say, I don't care, I was mad. But at the same time, the person that you said those things to, it still hurts. It's still there. It's like breaking a plate and then trying to glue the plate back together and be like, I said, I'm sorry. No, the cracks are still there. I was still broken. It's not that easy just to say, you know, I called you this when I was mad, so get over it. No, I'm still feeling that. I still hear it in my mind. I still hear it in my heart and my brain and everything. So we have to learn how to tame our tongue so we don't have to go back and be like, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Because if you say something that's bad enough, the person can be like, no, I don't forgive you. And it's not their fault because that's how they feel about the situation. It's our own fault because we let ourselves get out of control. You know, what I really like to preach with Peaceful Ambition is just knowing ourselves so much that we don't let other people take our peace. We don't let other people take us out of our zone. What's up, Simone? We know where we are. We know who we are. So even if someone's calling the B word, calling us this and that and all that stuff, like, B word, I know that I ain't that. I know that whatever you saying is not me because I know myself so much that whatever you say just rolls off my shoulder. So keep it coming if you want, but just know the table's going to turn. And when it's time for you to come and apologize to me, I'm going to be like, well, didn't you call me this? Didn't you say that I was this and this and that? Not saying that I'm going to be like a tick for tat, but at the same time, people that just like to roll with the tongue and be angry and then come back later and be like, I was mad. You know what I mean? It's like you can only forgive for so much. You can only take so much. T, you came with the word today. And you know what? It's just what I feel, y'all, for real. It's what I feel because taming your tongue is so important, honestly. And guys, the personality that I have, you know, I'm pretty soft smoking for the most part. I'm pretty laid back for the most part. But when it does, I'm not gonna lie, when it does get into an argument, you can ask Andre, because of course we go back and forth all the time. When it does get to an argument, I could be loud, I could say mean, hateful things and all that stuff, but I'm learning from way back then and using it even now that I have to tame my tongue. Even as a wife, even when my husband makes me so angry, I still have to tame my tongue because my wife, I mean, not my wife, my husband is the leader. My husband is the provider. And even though we are here, I still remember that God created my husband first and then I'm here. So I'm his partner. So the last thing I want to do is put him down and then have to say, oh, I apologize, baby. I'm sorry that I called you this, I called you that. You know, we have to just be like, you know what? I'm his wife. So even if he is doing something that I don't like, the last thing that I want to do is just to put him down just for no reason, or with my kids or with whoever. You know, we have to know that there's still respect, even when you are angry, even when you feel like strangling this person. We still have to have that much respect that we know that we have to hold things back within us so it doesn't open up a can of worms. Because just because we're angry doesn't mean that we want to break up. Doesn't mean that we hate this person. Doesn't mean that we want to hurt this person so much unless you just don't really like this person and you feel like you just need to spill your beans. But, you know, when we have those arguments, when we have those heated moments, we still have to know that tomorrow we might be good. You know, tomorrow we might be friends again. So I don't want to say things now that's going to permanently mess things up. And that all comes from taming our tongues. All right. I see some comments. Let me read some comments, y'all. I came with the word today. Beautiful nightmare. I'm feeling it. So, you know, anything that I feel, I'm just like, you know what? Let's go. Taming your tongue is very important. Yes, it's not easy to tame your tongue because sometimes you have to say things. And Nikki, I was just going to say that too. You know, I don't ever want anyone to think that, oh, you know, I got to tame my tongue. Let me hold back how I feel. Let me hold back what I really want to say. No, we don't want to do that. If anything, I want you to say it. I want you to express yourself, but we have to know how to. I think that's more important. Like I said, you know, a lot of times it's just attitude. It's just an adjustment that we have to take, but there's something that's growing us. If we say, you know what, I was angry and this person called me all these things and I didn't even cuss them out the way that I really should have. But instead I say, you know what, I'm going to let you stay there and I'm going to keep going. Sometimes you don't even have to reply with words. Oh, thank you, iPost, for the donation. I appreciate you. You know, sometimes we don't have to reply with words. Just say, you know what? Okay. All right, I got you. Let karma get them. Let God get them. Let their own words get them. You know, they say you ain't this, you ain't that, you ain't this. Okay, I'm not this. Let me show you what I am. And you going to keep on saying what I'm not, and you going to be in that same spot. So yes, 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 guys. Hello, everybody that's in here. Guys, I love y'all. I love y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all so much. Hey, Tiara. Hey, Shimmer in Abundance. What's up? Let me read iPebble's comment. Good one, T. I love the discussion or lesson we need. We have to realize that we can kill and give life. Yes, yes, and with words of our mouth. Yes, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. iPebble, she texts us, and she's always texting us uplifting things. Even when I feel like just a random moment, I pick up the phone when I see that, and it helps me. Just like she said, you can give life or death to situations. And that's so true. And that's not even just for other people. Sometimes it's for ourselves. We have to tame our tongues with ourselves. If we do something that we don't like for ourselves, we can't continue to put ourselves down and say, Tiara, come on now, do this. You could do better. Come on. What's wrong with you, Tiara? No, not what's wrong with me. What is it that I need to do to be better? There is nothing wrong with me. What do I need to do to unlock my potential? What is it that I need to do to be better, to do better, to just try better? Instead of saying, oh, you stupid, you keep making mistakes. No, why am I making these mistakes? So it goes back to self-thought, self-talk, and taming our tongue. You know, it's not just in relationships, and it's not just with strangers. Sometimes we have to watch ourselves like, man, why am I saying all these things to myself? Flames to the fire, exactly. Any bad situation, the words can just add flames to it. It can make it worse. It can go back and forth, and even with yourself. So we have to remember that. Go, Mama, I can feel everything you said. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to read some more comments. I like to read the comments in between because I like to bounce off of y'all for real, because guys, this is a peaceful tribe. We try to have that peace. And like I said, the peace always starts within. So when we know that we're taming our tongue, not just because we don't want to hurt other people's feelings, but we also have to remember we don't want to hurt our own feelings, because there is no one in this world that is more important to us. That should be more important to us. Even our kids, we should still come first, because if we don't know how to treat ourselves right, how are we going to know how to treat our children right? How are we going to know how to treat anyone else in our life right when we don't even care too much for ourselves, or we have that negative talk to ourselves? So we really have to just remember that I'm not being selfish, but I'm being a human that knows that I can make mistakes. I saw a meme the other day, and it said, I think it said like unpopular opinion. Growth is also knowing when you make mistakes, or something like that. Basically being accountable. Guys, taming your tongue, we have to be accountable. Now I want to switch to the people that don't know how to tame their tongues, and that just be like, blah, blah, blah. So this is what I had to learn. I told y'all when I was studying with Sister Karen, she said, do you know how to tame your tongue? What do you do when you're angry? I said, when I'm angry, and this is back when I didn't know how to express myself. And she helped me a lot with learning how to express myself and to just be me. But I think it didn't take heed until I had my stroke, and when I had to lay in the bed and be like, wow, all these years I had these things in me, but I never let them out because I'm still afraid of what people are going to think about me, or I'm still afraid that, I'm not going to say the right things and whatever. But then I had to think, I'm afraid of what people, but what about Tiara? What about how I feel inside? That's why I'm in this bed. That's why I had this stroke, because I'm worrying about so many outside things, and I'm not worrying about my insides. So it literally was eating me out. So when I say tame your tongue, don't stuff anything under the rug. Don't do it. Don't say, you know what, I'm gonna tame my tongue and I'm not gonna say anything, and I'm just gonna let this person sit here and yell at me. And no, yes, it's about having self-control. Self-control on how you say things, on what you say, and how you want to say it. Just knowing that, I'm sorry, I was like a mosquito that's flying around. But just knowing that I'm angry, I'm pissed off right now. Yes, I am. And I'm not going to act like I'm not. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show you that I'm upset, but I'm going to be very selective with my words, because I know maybe 2 hours from now, we might be good, and then you're going to throw this in my face, or whatever the case is. Or I'm going to feel guilty that I even said things to hurt your feelings because I do love you, and I'm just saying things in the heat of the argument. No, whatever I say now, I can say it to you later, even when I'm not upset, because I know how to tame my tongue, and I have enough self-control that I know what I'm saying is clear to the issue that we have right now, rather than everything else, because that's, like someone said, add flames to the fire, which we don't want. We don't need to add flames to the fire. It's going to make it worse. So we want to do things to help dwindle down the fire, but at the same time, don't ever think that your expression or your words or whatever the case is or how you feel about something isn't worth it. Not at all. Yeah, we don't need to add flames to the fire. Correct. Let me see. Heaven Sent by Jay. Let me see. Read this right. Mommy Cam said, Mommy Wise spitting some knowledge as usual. I think you should be doing counseling. Thank y'all. You know what? Like I told y'all, I'm going to start doing like one-on-ones, even if it's not counseling, but just doing one-on-one Zoom meetings or whatever the case is. So anything that y'all want to talk to, if y'all need a listening ear, I'm there. If y'all want to hear me talk to you, I'm there. You know, so I'm going to start offering that. I wouldn't say it's so much counseling, but it'll just be peaceful tribling. I don't know. I don't have a name for it yet, but we definitely are going to do something that's more one-on-one and more set in stone. Heaven Sent by Jay said, yes, let them say what they have to because can kill. And when they say it, always remember and revoke bad words, and especially over your life and your children. Yeah, people, there's going to be a lot of times when you're going to be in situations when people are going to say things to you and it's going to hit you like, dang, that's how you feel? Is that how you felt this whole time? You know, and sometimes we have to remember they're angry. They're going to say things out of anger, you know, but at the same time, even when they say things out of anger, we also have to remember sometimes it is the truth. So we have to kind of take it with a grain of salt. Okay, this person said I stink. And just yesterday they said I smell good. So maybe they think I really stink, you know, but it's not like, I don't care if you say I stink, you stink too, you got stinky feet and this and that. You know, that person might take it a little bit harder. Instead of saying you stink, okay, well, that's your opinion. That's my new thing. Well, that's your opinion. If that's how you feel, then that's how you feel. But I know that I'll take a shower every day and I put my deodorant on and I spray. So I shouldn't stink. You know, as long as you know who you are, you know what you're doing is good. If this person still want to keep on saying this and that, and I'm just using an example, guys. I don't know why, but you know, if someone just keep on saying you this, you that, you this, you that, you this, okay. I'm that to you. Let me show you who I really am. You say I stink, I'm going to keep on doing what I do. And then maybe one day we're somewhere, so I'm like, oh, girl, you smell good. I'm going to be like, thank you. You know what I mean? Looking right at that person. Thank you. So sometimes it's actions that it can even revoke whatever anyone is saying, rebuke whatever anyone else is saying. Inspirational, motivational speaking. Yes, guys, this is what I love. You know, I like to do a lot of like mommy vlogs and stuff like that, but my passion, my heart, my soul, everything is inspirational, because I tell y'all, a lot of times I be at home and I be feeling like I need it. I need inspiration myself to get up off the couch. Sometimes inspiration to say, you know what, all right, mommy mode needs to be over for a second. Let me dip into Tiara mode. And peaceful ambition is my getaway. So when I inspire you guys, I'm also inspiring myself. And I feel so much better. Like, even right now, I dragged myself off the couch and say, you know what, Tayden, all right, ask daddy. And Daddy Wise is upstairs with the kids doing school and everything. I said, look, ask daddy, mommy needs time to herself. Like I told you guys, we can't take on everything. We can't, even as a parent, you know, we can't take on everything. We can't take on other people's emotions. We can't even take on other people's words or their fears. We have to remember, before I met you, I was Tiara. Before I had kids, I was Tiara. Before I was married, I was Tiara. So at the end of the day, I still have to take care of Tiara, not selfishly, but not selfishly sometimes, but in a good way, if y'all know what I mean. But we have to still take back time to do for ourselves. So inspirational and motivation is what I really want to do, because I feel like as a community, as a Black community, as Americans, as humans, or as whoever out in this world, we don't have enough positivity. So if I can take these simple topics that I feel that I need to hear sometimes, or whatever the case is, I feel like I can help the community. It makes me feel good. So yeah, I know that was kind of like all over the place, but yeah, people, Daddy Wise is upstairs, helping the kids with work and everything. Talented person. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Because I just want us to lift up, guys. And I'm not talking about lifting up in money, lifting up in glamour or popularity. I don't even care about those things. I want us to lift up in our minds and in our hearts and spiritually, and just be better people, because we need more better people in this world. There's a lot of crazy people in this world, a lot of hateful people in this world, a lot of angry people in this world, and it's because people don't know how to just heal. And I was one of those people. I wasn't so much, I was angry. I was angry, but no one knew that I was angry because I slipped it under the rug. No one knew I was hurt because I slipped it under the rug. So I pushed all my emotions under the rug. I tamed my tongue so much that I didn't say anything. So everybody's like, oh, Tiara, she's good. But inside me, I'm like, I'm dying. So, we can't do that. We have to know how to express ourselves, but express ourselves naturally and healthy. So when it does come to 2 days later or whatever the case is, I don't have to apologize for saying this. I don't have to apologize for saying that, or for this action, or for that action. I could be like, you know what? We had an argument. We said some things, but what I said, I still can stand clear because I thought about what I said before I even said it to you. Or, if I did hurt your feelings, this is the reason why I said it. I can't just say, I said it because I was angry. No, I have reason behind why I said what I said. And then maybe the person can be like, oh, well, yeah, I didn't see it like that. But if I just say, I called you this because I was angry, that's an empty, that's just empty words. Like, why would you just say things in the heat of the moment, which I know is hard to really say, you know what, okay, I'm pissed off right now, but I'm not going to tell this person this. I'm not going to say this because I know that it's deeper than what we're even arguing about. It's very, very hard, very, very hard, especially if you're not the person that tames your tongue at all, or just thinks that, I'm going to just say whatever and then we're going to deal with it later. But when you do it, guys, I promise you, you will feel so much better. Even though this person may think that they got an upper hand on you because they're cussing you out and saying all these things to make you feel bad. But deep down inside, everything they're saying is just like this. Rolling off your shoulders. Roll off your shoulders. Roll off your shoulders. They say dust your shoulders off. That's all it's doing because you know who you are. Because whatever words that they're saying, it doesn't matter because they're just saying things that maybe they feel about themselves, or they're just saying things to make you feel bad. But when you know who you are, it shouldn't matter. And also when you know who you are, you shouldn't have to just say things to hurt other people. That's just how I feel. Let me read some comments because y'all got a lot of comments coming in. Okay, let me see. Shimmer and Abundance said, that makes sense. I'm hoping to have kids one day and I want to get balance and learn to handle stress before that day comes. Yeah, Shimmer and Abundance, sorry. It's never going to be easy. Honestly, you're never going to be ready for kids. Never. But when you do have kids, the best thing that you can do is just take it one day at a time and show them how it is to be a person that has growth, that knows themselves, that knows how to deal with the society outside of your home. So that's going to be just, homework constantly. And even when you say things to your kids, a lot of times I be so mad with my children, Akira and Tatum and Talani. I be so pissed off with them. But the last thing that I'm going to do is put them down, make them feel bad about themselves or the situation so much that, they feel like, what am I going to do? Because my words are very important to them. I'm their mother. I try to always speak life into them. Even when my kids screw up, I try to always say, look, this is what you did. This is what you did wrong. This is what you need to correct. Not, what are you doing, you stupid? No. Not at all. I'm going to tell you what you did wrong, so you need to fix that. Get into the situation and fix that situation. What's up, Tatum? You done with school? It's 3 o'clock? All right, go take a shower. Okay. Come say hi real fast. Tatum's done with school, y'all. Come say hi. My crazy head boy. All right, Tatum, go ahead. Goodbye. Bye. Take a shower. All right. Heaven Sent by Jay says, yes, know who you are above only, not to be neat. When they go low, you go higher. That is so true. And guys, I know it will eat you up inside when someone's just saying all these things about you and you just want to punch them in the face, or you just want to hurt them more. But guys, fire with fire, all it makes is ashes. It don't make the situation better, not at all. Samantha said, taming your tongue should be acceptable to relationships with their partners, children, extended family, friends, stranger, homeschooling today. I struggle. Samantha, I know how you feel. That's why I had to be like, look, let me tell y'all something. I need to learn we need to talk about taming our tongue, because today has not been easy. And a lot of times, especially with Tatum, I'm not going to lie, a lot of times, Tatum be testing me. Like, I don't know how to do this. Tatum, you know how to do this. You know what I mean? I want to snap on him. I want to say, Tatum, you need to do this and do that. But then I have to say, Tatum, mommy know that I have to calm myself down, because if I'm hyped and I just want to say whatever's on my brain, I can hurt him. And the last thing that I'm going to do is hurt my babies. even if it is with my words, because even children will even take it more hard than what it is, especially coming from people that they love and they look up to, you know. So when I am angry with my kids, even if I have to say, give me a second, okay, now look, let me tell you this, let me do this. Or even if I have to use an angry tone, I'm still making sure that my words that I'm using are not harmful or not hateful or anything like that. So, you know, especially with kids, we have to, yeah, you just have to walk away. Sometimes you have to count to 10. You know, when you ask, what's 1 + 1? 21. And you're just like, 21? What? You just did 1 + 1? Yes. You know what I mean? No. Why is it 21? Tell me how you got that. That's how I'll be. Tell me how you got that. How you get 21? Do the math with me. Come on, let's write it down. Even if it's the 100th time that we're doing this. You know, the last thing I'm going to do is put my kids down, so when they're grown-ups, they're going to have that low self-esteem, because that was me. And now at 30, almost 32, I'm learning how to build my self-esteem and build other people's self-esteem. So I'm not going to put my kids' self-esteem down by any means. I'm going to build it up. Even if they're wrong, I'm going to show them where they're wrong and correct it in that situation and grow them. So, okay, mommy said 1 + 1 is not 21. We did the math right here, and I see why it's 2. So next time, hopefully next time, when she asks me what's 1 + 1, I won't say 21. I'm going to say 2. That's me and my son with his schoolwork. Yes, me too. Life with Williams, me too. I published, I'll be signing up for the 1-on-1. Okay, that's good. See, I love to hear that people is willing to do the 1-on-1, so it'll motivate me to get things cracking more. Every mom goes through that sometimes. You snap on your kids, you have to catch yourself. Yes, very much so. And sometimes, guys, it's not even just like my kids pissing me off. It's just the fact that sometimes mommy, and then it's like, you know, I'm trying to do something and then they're right here and it's just like, look, everybody just get away from me. Like, that's what I really want to do, is just snap out and be like, get away from me. But I have to say, these are my children. They're coming to me because they feel comfortable with me, because they love me. They want to hear what I have to say, or they want me to help them in some type of way. So, you know, sometimes before you get so angry, you have to see, why am I about to get angry? Because my children are coming to me. I'm their nurturer. I'm their mom. You know, if anything, what do you want? What you want? What you want? All right, do this, do that, do that. And then shoo them away. All right, now, guys, I can't help y'all no more. Mommy is doing something for her. So if you do need something, go to daddy. Just give me a second and I'll be there. So, you know, that's also learning how to tame your tongue and taming your anger, because you don't want to snap on your kids and they're just like, but mommy, you know, I hate that. I hate that. And I have done that. And we are human. But then I had to go back and say, you know, mommy is sorry. You can always come to me for anything. I'm sorry that because I apologize to my kids when I'm wrong. You know, I'm not the parent just be like, oh, well, I'm the parent. You're the kid. Get over it. I'm not that parent. I'm not that parent at all, because I want to show them that I'm able to humble myself down to their level and say, you know what, mommy made a mistake. I'm sorry that I said this to you, or I'm sorry that you saw that action, and I'm going to try not to do it again. But sometimes I get angry. Sometimes I say things that I'm not supposed to, and I don't want you thinking that you can't come to me, because I tell my kids, you can come to me for anything. Even if you think that you're in trouble, you can still come to me. And yeah, you might get in trouble, you might get your butt whooped, but you can still come to me. I want to be approachable at all times, and not just with my kids, with anybody. I want to be approachable, because I feel like if you're not approachable, people are just going to see you and they're just going to be like, oh my gosh, look, that's Tiara. And no, come to me and talk. Let's talk. What's up? What is it that you got a problem with? What is it that you want to hear? Because then that's how I feel like you grow yourself, when you meet a whole bunch of people, when you are approachable and people want to do things for you, people want to help you, people want to be around you, because you know who you are, you know how to control your anger, you know how to control those emotions that other people may not. And people see you so much more human. And when you're able to say, look, I lose my temper sometimes, but I'm learning right now and I'm working on it, and I'm sorry that I did this and did that, they were like, man, I respect you so much more. So it's really important that we have to learn how to tame our tongues and to just be that person to think before we say, and not just say and then think, because it might be too late. Like I said, guys, Tatum, what's up? See, he texts me now. What's up? What's those clothes? All right, get in the shower. Okay, thank you. All right. Let me see. Nikki Powell said, having kids, you will learn to exercise patience, and trust me, you learn patience, because I'm not a patient person. Nikki, I think I've always been a patient person, honestly, but inside of me bubbles a lot of times. You know, sometimes I just be like, But I'm learning, even that inside person, I'm learning how to calm her down, say breathe, breathe, because eventually if the inside of me is bubbling, then it's going to spill over. It's kind of like a boiling pot. So if I'm able to calm myself down and to know why I'm getting angry, not just I'm angry and just feed off the anger, but why am I angry? I'm angry because this person said something about me. I'm angry because what is it? And when you know what you're angry about, then you attack that certain thing. You're able to get over it. You're able to attack it better. So just having a clear mind also can definitely help you with taming your tongue. So we have to know how to control our emotions. I think that's the biggest thing, knowing how to control our emotions, because when we don't know how to control our emotions control us. And then right along with the emotions goes with the words and our tongue, and it's just like a snowball effect. And then we're just like, damn, sorry. I said what I said. Sorry. Nah, I'm sorry that I said this and this and that and that. But if you know how to tame your tongue, look, I said what I said and I thought about it. And that's how I really and truly feel. Homeschool is teaching us. Beautiful nightmare. Believe me, I feel you. Tomorrow I will try to approach with homeschool me. I will tame my tongue. Samantha, that's what's up. And a lot of times, guys, like I said, walk away if you have to, you know, especially with kids. Kids, sometimes you be thinking that they just, you know, are doing things that work on our nerves. But, you know, we were all kids before too. Sometimes things are hard, even though we're grown-ups and we understand things and we're just like, just write that, just do this. But sometimes it is hard for them and we don't understand that. So, you know, sometimes I have to take a step back. Even though we did this math problem yesterday and you should know the answer, maybe it didn't stick in your head. So let's try it again. You know, but if we're just doing the same thing over and over again, you ain't getting it, then yeah, I'm gonna have to go in on you. But, you know, sometimes we have to think outside of what we know and what we feel and think about the person, even if it is a child or whatever the case is. We have to think about where their mind is. So it's really important that we just try to take our emotions out of it sometimes and try to use our brain more so. And like I said, guys, don't ever think that I'm telling y'all to not express yourself, not to swipe things under the rug. Don't do that at all, because all you're doing is bottling up things that's negative. But what you should do is say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna bottle my anger under the rug, but I'm gonna still say what I have to say. You know, I'm gonna still be expressive, but I'm not gonna be angry when I say it. I'm not gonna yell when I say it. I'm not gonna, you know, have certain body language. And you know how we do, nah, you know what? I'm gonna have my hands to my side if I have to. I'm gonna even do this. I'm gonna even pray while I'm telling you, but I'm gonna calm myself down in some way and calm down my words also. Shimmer and Abundance said, good morning. Oh, good mommy Tiara set the example, but be real at the same time. I love that you're human. Yeah, guys, I can only be human. I can only be real with y'all. Like, for real, I get angry. I get upset. I say things that I shouldn't say still, but then I always try to apologize later, and sometimes apologies don't work. Sometimes the person don't even want to hear what you have to say. So before we even get to that point, we have to know how to tame our tongue when we're in that situation. So it's something that I'm still learning. And I told you years ago when I was studying with Sister Karen, she said, do you know how to tame your tongue? Do you know what happens when you don't tame your tongue and you just say whatever you have to say? People get hurt. Words hurt people. Hurt people hurt people. And it's so true. When someone is hurt, the first thing they want to do is hurt you too. So when you know that you're not hurt, or you know that you can control your emotions, and you know that you really don't want to hurt this person, you're going to know what and what not to say. But you're also going to know how to still express yourself. So don't ever think that you have to be that person to just say whatever and be like, and what? Yeah, checkpoint. I got you. Look at you on the ground. We should never be that people. We should never want people to be below us. We should all, if they're below us, we're helping them up, even if we're angry. That's just how I feel. Because it should be that way. Just, guys, it's easy to step on someone when they're down. It's easy to talk down on people. It's easier to see people that has less than you and laugh at them. Those are easy things to do. But it's harder to lift someone up. It's harder to see someone over that needs help and go over there and help them. You know, it's hard, I know, but we have to be the better people. And if you're part of this peaceful tribe, I know that you got it in you, because you've been sticking with me from the beginning, and you guys are taking everything in, and you guys empower me. So when I see someone or hear something that pisses me off, the last thing that I'm gonna do is try to piss them off too, because it's not gonna work. You know, I may say something, because I'm not just going to be silent and just act like nothing ever happened, because we should always stick up for ourselves. Definitely always stick up for yourself. You know, don't let people think just because you know how to tame your tongue and you know who you are and your emotions that they can check you. Nah, bruh. Also, let them know that I am just as important as you. Yeah, you might be saying these things that's extra hurtful. I'm not going to go that extra with you, but I'm going to still tell you how it is. When you done talking, I'm going to tell you how it is, and I'm going to tell you my way. With me already thought about what I have to say, me talking on the issue and not everything else. So we really have to know how to just target what we have to say and use our tongue that way, rather than just letting it be a gun and shooting everything up. Because once you shoot it up, it's dead, y'all. All right, let me read some more comments. Miss Evans, why you crying? Oh, let me see. Beautiful Nightmare. I hate saying sorry, especially if I meant every word I say. That's why I'm sorry. Watch my mouth. Right. And you know, Beautiful Nightmare, it's not, sometimes it won't even be the words. You know, it's just the way that you said it sometimes. So, you know, like you said, you hate saying sorry, even if you meant the words. But maybe if you meant the words and you don't say it so like hatefully or angry, I guess, you know, the tone or whatever the case is, maybe when you go back to the person, you don't have to say so much sorry. You know, I'm good with, oh, thank you, iPebbles, thank you. You know, I'm good with saying, you know, look, I called you lazy and this and that, and I wasn't lying. Like, that's how I really feel. But instead of saying, you lazy, you don't do this, you don't do that, and nah, look, you're a little lazy and you're going to have to work on that. That's how I would say it. You know, rather than just going in and pointing on someone and making them feel like they're shrinking down. No, this is what I see. I see that you're lazy. I see that you don't like to do this. I see that you're a little slacking behind and this and that. So you need to work on it, because it's not making me feel good about the situation. So either you're going to work on it or I'm going to figure a way to do it myself without you. To me, that's still the same message, rather than saying you need to do this and do that, blah, blah, blah. We really just have to know how we relay the message to people, because it can be really, really important. And thank you again, iPebbles, for the donation. Arlene said, indeed, my daughters had a fight. So horrible things were said to each other. So sad. Praying they'll heal and forgive. Arlene, if they are sisters, they will get over it. Sisters fight. I mean, I don't personally have a sister, but I have a brother. And, you know, it just happens. But over time, hopefully, they'll be able to get over it. But it all goes over to respect and love. And, you know, things will be better. Just give them time and tell them they need to know how to tame each other's tongue, tame their own tongues, because the last thing we want to do, especially in family and sisters, is break anyone down. I feel like if we have enough love and respect for the person, even when we're angry, we still don't want to say things that's going to break them down to nothing. We're going to say, yeah, we're going to say things that's going to be upsetting because we're mad, but we shouldn't say, you know, I did this to you back, blah, blah, blah. No, stick to the subject and just talk on that. For real. Let me see. Marilyn said, my first time, I had to say I'm really enjoying this conversation. Thank you, Miss Edwards. Thank you. So, Miss Edwards, just to let you know, every Tuesday that I am able to, I try to go live. I call this Tea Time with Tea. I didn't put in the title, but Tea Time with Tea. Basically, I just think of topics off the top of my head, or just things that I think that we should talk about just in daily life. And I try to go live every Tuesday and just have this, you know, going back and forth with the Peaceful Tribe. So anytime that you're available, please make sure that you tune in when you see the live. I appreciate you being here really and being part of the conversation. And y'all know Peaceful Tribe. I appreciate all of y'all that already be here almost every week, for real. Shimmer and Abundance said, we have to accept our faults and try better next time. I said to my coworker once, you're lazy, LOL, and now we get along. See? When you accept your flaws, and sometimes when people say things, guys, like I said, yeah, they're saying out of anger, but also they say things that is true. So, you know, we kind of have to take what they say with a grain of salt, but at the same time, don't ever let whatever someone is saying to make you feel like that's who you are. You know, like I said, people say things out of anger, but don't take it like, oh, they said this about me, that about me. Just remember that they're angry and they may not know how to tame their tongue. But with you knowing how to tame your tongue, and with you knowing exactly where you are in life, you don't have to say hateful things to them to make them feel bad. You know, okay, you said that about me. All right, maybe it's true. You know, maybe I can look within myself if the person is able to relay the message to you. But if they're just like saying all types of stuff that's negative, then you're gonna be like, Nah. So just think about that. When you want to relay your message to someone and you're saying it in a hateful way, they're going to just block. Because that's how I am, guys. I don't like to argue. And when I see someone getting disrespectful with me, loud and all that stuff, I literally block them out. I can be looking at you in the mouth and you could be saying all types of stuff. And in my head, I'll be singing the song. You got it. You got it. Oh yeah. Because I don't take all that. Like, you don't got to yell at me. You don't got to say hateful things. You don't got to go that far to get your message across. You know, I'm okay with criticism. I'm okay with all types of stuff. But when you go to a certain level and I see that you're just dealing with anger issues, then I'm going to block you out. So you don't want to be that person that someone's blocking you out. You want to be able to say, look, this is the issue that I have, even when you're angry. And sometimes when you are angry and you seem like you're calm or you're able to talk to this person, you're also going to calm them down. So we have to just, again, guys, knowing how to control our emotions, because if not, our emotions will control us, and it's not going to be a pretty sight. We're going to fight. We're going to argue. We're going to go all types of craziness. Good day. Am I late? Nikki Unstoppable. Yes, I've been live for like 45 minutes, but you can always replay. And I'm hot with this sweater, y'all. I'm like, y'all can't tell, but I'm like sweating. No, you can't tell, but I'm sweating over here. Beautiful Nightmare said, real talk, let's stick to the subject. Indeed, hate when people hit the below the belt. Yes, it's unnecessary. I really feel that way. You know, a lot of times I feel like when people say things that are just like under the belt, and you're like, wow, so that's how you really feel. That's you're really going to bring that into this conversation. And we were arguing about what to watch on TV, and then you're going to tell me that you think that I'm worthless because I don't want to watch what you have to watch. To me, those people, they got issues. You know, sometimes if you just, every argument you have and they got to hit you under the belt to really hurt you, they have issues within themselves. And that's when maybe you need to take a step back and be like, okay, these are the things that you want to try to portray on me when this situation is not even that deep. So I see where your head is at. Like I said earlier, guys, this is what you want to say about me, but I'm going to show you who I really am. So if I'm worthless to you over the TV situation, I'm going to show you how much worth I really have. Let me do this. Let me do that. And then sooner or later, I don't need to watch your TV. I got my own TV. I can watch my own. Worth what? Worth what? For real. Hey, Fancy Face. Hello, everyone. Nikki Unstoppable. It's okay. It's okay. You can always come back. Beautiful Nightmare said, can we please bless T for this good word? Yes, guys. If y'all want to bless me, I definitely appreciate it. Y'all can cash at me, money sign TW18, or just hit me up and say, you know what? I appreciate that word. That also works. But if y'all want to send me some money, I'll take that too. I got to get my braces tightened this weekend, y'all. And I don't got enough money. So I'm just playing. But for real. But honestly, guys, I appreciate y'all being here. Shimmer in Abundance said, that's my daughter. She is good at ignoring people when they treat her bad or don't listen to what they say. That's me. And it's always been me. Honestly, like when I get into an argument with friends or whatever the case is, and I see that they're not genuine to the issue that we have, and they're just all over the place and they want to hit under the belt, literally block them out. Literally, I can look at them like a zombie, like, oh, you said something? Sorry, I stopped listening to you a long time ago when you said that I was this and that, and we're arguing about the TV. So we really have to just know how to stick with the situation, control our tongue, control our emotions, and go with it. And you know, a lot of times when we know how to control our composure and our tongue and the person that we're talking to, sometimes they might be like, dang, she didn't even argue with me as much as I think she would. She's not even going in on me as much as I'm going in on her. What am I doing? And it might make them look within themselves and change. You know, it might say, you know what? I need to be better. Oh, thank you, Nikki Unstoppable. Thank you so much for the donation. So, you know, we really want to, in turn, when we're growing, other people are going to see it and they're also going to want to grow. What's up, D&D family? They're also going to want to grow and be better people, especially if they see us all the time. And they're just like, you know what? I can't put my finger on it, but something has changed about Tiara. Something is a little bit better. You know, even the way that she just walks around with her head up high and this and that. She knows who she is. Something is different. I want to know what she's doing. Hey, Tiara, what you doing? I'm listening to Peaceful Ambition. No, but seriously, guys, when people see a change within you, they're going to want to inquire, hey, what are you doing? What is it that's changing about you? Because I see that you're so much positive. You know, I see that you're not worrying about the small stuff anymore. I see that you're smiling more. I see that you're even talking more. And I didn't even know you thought about this or you had this type of feeling. And I respect it. I respect the growth. You know how many times people, not even just online, people in my personal life has came up to me and said, Tierra, you came a long way. And when they say that, I say, you know what? Thank you so much. Because that is the utmost compliment for me, guys. Because I have came a long way. I have came from in school walking with my head down because a guy said that I'm not pretty enough to walk with my head up high. And I listened to him. So I walk with my head down. I came from not wanting to hurt anyone's feelings and hurting my own feelings. You know, I came from just thinking that everyone is more important to me and I shouldn't have time to myself because I'm mommy and I'm a wife. So I got to dedicate my life to those people. Or I'm a sister, I'm a daughter. I got to dedicate my life to those people. Not anymore, guys. I have came a long way, and this is not where I'm going to stop, and this is not where you're going to stop either. We are all going to grow together. As long as we be positive and find ourselves and know who we are, the growth is going to be not even something that we're going to try anymore. It's just going to happen, and people are going to see it. Nikki said, I have people things in my face, throw things in my face. I told them in private. And yes, it's hard to trust people. It's really hard. Guys, if you don't want to tell no one anything, write it down. Have your own little book and write it down. Even if you just want to write it down, crumble it up or burn it or whatever the case is, if that's a way for you expressing yourself, then do it. You don't have to tell everybody everything, no matter who they are. Yeah, you should share every information with your spouse and everything, but sometimes when you have your own dreams and your own aspirations and stuff, it's okay to keep them to yourself. And I tell you that straight with a straight face. Spouse, wife, brother, whoever it is, guys, it's okay to keep things to yourself because like I said, before you were in that relationship, before you were mommy, before you were wife, before you were anything else, you were yourself. You were you. You were Aaron, you were Nikki, you were D&D family, you were Fancy Face, you know, you were you. And at the end of the day, when you lay in the bed, you're still you. So we still have to have things of ourselves. We can't look to other people to make us happy, not even in a relationship. And I stress that because a lot of people say, you know, I'm married, I'm in a relationship, or I'm with my boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever the Fancy Face said, wise words, no pun intended. But honestly, guys, we have to figure out what makes us happy as individuals. I feel like a relationship should really be me over here thriving in my life and then my husband over here thriving in his life and us coming together to make this family thrive together. But it should never just always be like this. Because when we are so caked together, we lose ourselves. We lose who we are because we're not just mommy, daddy, husband and wife. No, I am Tierra Wise. And this is Andre Wise. And we make the Wises. But it can't be the Wises if we're just always together. We have to be separate. Yes, keep your identity. That's the next topic. I love that, for real. And you know, I think I did do an old video on that, keeping your identity in relationship, but it's old. So I can definitely revamp it and do another one. But yes, people, we have to know that my emotions are my emotions. And this might be someone else's emotions. It's okay for us to come together and have it together. But I still have to know that I still have to have my own emotions, my own hobbies, my own goals, my own feelings, because if we don't, we're just going to be robots. And then one day we're going to wake up and be like, who am I? What is it that I like? What is it that I don't like? Why am I doing? You're going to have so many questions in life. And I had that moment, guys. Let me tell y'all, when I had my stroke and I was in the hospital for 3 days, my family could only come see me for a little bit, then they had to leave. And this was almost 2 years that I had my stroke. May will make 2 years, maybe like 2 years. Guys, I cried. I didn't cry because I had a stroke. I was more shocked, but I cried because I put myself in this situation because I did not take care of me. I took care of everyone else, but not me. That's what made me cry. I cried because I let Tierra die in front of me, right in front of my face, because I felt like I had to be this. I had to be the person that held everyone together. I had to be the person that worried about everyone else's, and I didn't do this. I didn't single myself out and say, Tierra, what's going on with you? I just wanted to be this person to build everyone else up and be included in everybody else, but I didn't worry about Tierra. So that's why I cried. And it hurt me because when I thought about it, look, this stroke could have been more than just, you know, a small one. This stroke could have been me being in a wheelchair for the rest of my life, or not being able to talk, not being able to walk. And what is it that I did for myself? I didn't do anything but grow as a human, have children, and here I am. No, I'm good now. Now that I'm out the hospital and I'm good and I'm still able to do everything that I was able to do. See that dance? I'm able to do all this stuff, guys. So I'm going to take advantage of it. When I'm in a crowd, I'm not walking like this. I'm walking like this. I'm paying attention to what's going on around me. When I'm around people, I'm not like this anymore in the corner. No, what's up? Hey guys, I'm not going to be in everyone's face because that's not just me. But at the same time, I'm going to show that I'm here. I'm going to love my life. I'm going to suck everything out of life and put it inside me rather than sucking it out and just want to dry up like this. That's how I used to be. I used to hate attention on me. I'll come somewhere and I'll try to go somewhere where no one can see me standing in the back of the club, or, somewhere that I could just blend in. And no, I don't want to blend in so much, but I don't want to be the center of attention because that's just me. But at the same time, I want to be seen because I'm here for a reason. I'm not here just to be part of the wall. I'm not here to just blend in with the crowd. I'm here to be Tiara. And if I have to stick out just from my confidence that I have, then so be it. That's how I feel. Because I'm going to stand out, but I'm going to stand out in a positive way, in my way. Because I used to want to blend in with the crowd. I used to want not have people look at me and just want to be like this. Or someone say, oh, you're so pretty. I'm pretty, but I got a pimple right here. I'm pretty, but I got a little fat right there. No, someone say I'm pretty. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Even if in my head I'm saying, I got this pimple. They probably looked at my pimple. I don't even care because everybody get pimples. We have to know that, what? I'm changing, and I'm changing for the better. To be honest, guys, it's not easy. It's never going to be easy, but the hardest things in life are worth fighting for. And that's what I want. Guys, when I say let your ambition be your peace, I so much mean it. Let your ambition, let your goals, let what you want to do with your life be your peace. Not what everyone else is doing around you, not what other people think should be your ambition. If you see people and they work like this and that's not your pace, or that's not what you want to do, you don't have to try to catch up with them and do this. Nah, let them do that. That's their piece. That's how they do it. Do it your own way, and you're going to get there. When we worry about everyone else, we're doing this again. We're doing this. We're pushing them up. We're in other people's world. When we are over here and we're able to say, okay, Tiara, okay, so I want to do a YouTube channel. So the first thing that I need to do is say, okay, what is it that I want to do? Not go on YouTube and see, okay, a lot of girls, they're doing this. I'm just going to go and, do some twerk videos. Nah, that's not me. This is what I feel in my heart. Even if it's an unpopular opinion, talking inspirational or just being real with y'all. Maybe, a lot of people think, oh, this is going to get dried out. Whatever the case is, it's okay because it's what I want to do. It's what I see myself doing. And as long as I see myself doing it and I know it's in my heart, I'm going to keep on doing it. Somebody sooner or later is going to like it. Somebody out there may need this. Even if I only have one person on this live right now, guys, and I'm not lying, even if I only have one person on this live, I will still say this message just as much as I'm saying it now, because it's not only for y'all, it's for myself. So we always have to do things for ourselves and then bring it into our world with other people. All right. So guys, I'm sweating really bad. I wish I could show you my stomach. Like, I'm sweating really bad. So I'm gonna end this live. I feel the spirit going through me. I hope you guys also felt this spirit. I love y'all so much. Guys, if y'all ever want to talk or anything, please hit my DM. I love conversating with y'all or whatever the case is. I love y'all endlessly. And remember, y'all, let your ambition be your peace. Tame your tongue, but don't sweep it under the rug. Express yourself. Yes, express yourself in the right way that no one else can tell you what it is that you said. Try to flip your words on me. No, I thought about what I wanted to say, and I know what I wanted to say. So I'm good. I thought about it. It's not just, the tongue. It's my mind and my heart. Let me read some comments before I do go. T, their power, yes, T, their power is in your tongue, so continue pouring into people. Dang, Tayden, you took a fast shower. Hey, T, I would like to have a conversation with you. Yes, if you want to have a conversation with me, definitely hit me up on Instagram. Facebook, some people do send me DMs or messages on Facebook, but Instagram probably would be better. So if you're not already following me, God is not dead. He is alive. Go ahead and find me on Instagram, okay? Peaceful Ambition.
Now look, my watch is right. If I do this.
What's that?
And then that. But it's not going to be at the same time.
Okay, hold on, Taylor. Let mommy finish this, okay? All right, let me read this. You can still sit here. Just give me a second. Come on. Let me see. iPebble said, I cater to my husband and children's needs and wants more than myself. I take care of everyone, and I realize I give too much to my family and others, and I leave me out. And iPebbles, I know. I think mothers, period, we do that because, you know, our children come from us. To me, being pregnant and then to have a baby is like, oh my gosh, like it's so amazing that the only thing that I want to do is to take care of them, you know. But it comes to a point, this boy is 8. I don't have to get up and say, go eat cereal. No, if you don't eat cereal, that's on you. Maybe that's how I feel, but you can only do so much for people. You know what they say, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't teach him how to drink. So it's the truth. We have to take time out for ourselves, or we just going to be in the same situation over and over again, which is no good. So guys, I'm going to end this live. I'm going to go ahead and crack into the next portion of my life, mommyhood and everything else. But, you know, this is my safe haven. This is what I needed, and I feel so much better. So I hope you guys do too. Please, guys, share this video. And also, if you're not already following me on my other channels, I am late. We are the Young Family. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Young Family, go ahead and replay. I think that you will love the word today. Someone said you're cute.
I want to see who did that? Who did that?
Arlene said he's too cute. What you want to say? And y'all wouldn't even believe that I twisted his hair. Like, I feel like cutting this off.
Nope.
But yes, people, go ahead. We miss you on the family channel. Beautiful Nightmare. We're going to do something for Wise Family. You know, we were out of town, and it just kind of threw us off because we've been working and everything. But we definitely are going to do something for the family channel, like ASAP. I'm going to see what Daddy Wise is doing since the kids are out of school now, and we're going to get to it. Guys, please go ahead and find the Wise Family 5, Andre and Tiara's World, Akira's View, and Dancehall Critics. I love y'all, and bye. Talani is, hopefully she's asleep. Hopefully. I don't know.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye, y'all. Yeah, hit that too.
Bye-bye.